I'm live. I'm live. Hey y'all, how are you? How are you? What's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. A. Hey Natasha Boo. I'm early. I caught. Ah, yes, you caught alive. Okay, come back. Cause you was here and I wasn't. Come back, boo. Come back. Okay. Give me just a second, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, so all right. So number one, I was actually on my other device. I was trying to charge this one up because I was trying to charge this one up. So y'all are hooked up to the charger right now. So I can't do no moving around. So I'm gonna stay here. So just if I gotta get up and get something to drink or whatever, because I really just hit the live button and didn't grab anything what I need while I'm sitting here. Then bear with me, please. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope y'all are having an amazing weekend or you had an amazing weekend and you're ready to go into this week, okay, with a clear mind, arrested, arrested body, you know, a loving soul, you just ready. I hope so. Anyway, hey niece, what's going on, boo? Dolly, my bestie. Tomorrow is two of the most special people in my life. My son and my bestie's birthday is tomorrow, y'all. It is March 6th. Okay. It's a very, very special day. So shout out to them too. All right. It is Pisces season. It's in full effect. All right. So it's gonna be an amazing week. Okay. Happy early birthday to those two. I saw my son earlier. I babysat for my oldest daughter. So if y'all don't know, my oldest and my youngest birthday is exactly a week apart. And so his is the 6th, hers is the 13th. They are exactly 10 years apart. Birthday is exactly a week apart. And well, I said exactly 10 years apart, but they're 10 years apart, birthday exactly a week apart. And so I babysat last night, babysat the babies for her so she could, have her breather. And then I'm gonna have them all next weekend, like the whole weekend. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, um, yeah, so it was, nice night. I cooked and, we running, we playing, we having a good time. I didn't sleep well because they all over me in the bed and it was just, lovely. So, but yeah, my son came to see me today. He got a new vehicle. He's got it all done up. He didn't tinted his windows. He didn't got the wrap put on it. Um, it already got the wheels he wanted on it, so he good on that. So he was just preparing, gonna go get his haircut and stuff like that. So we gonna do dinner and that kind of stuff. He just wanted money, so he went. He took his gift, gave my debit card. He took his gift out the ATM. Um, and so yeah, he's had my debit card since yesterday because he had to do two transactions. But anyway, that's another story. But so he's taken care of. All right. We're gonna do dinner next week, and that's what's going on with that. So, Dolly, my bestie boo, she is working hard to get herself together. She has, a special time coming up, and it's coming quick, y'all. We already in March, so shit is coming. It's coming. July will be here in no time. So that's going on. So shout out to her. So yeah, so oh yep, you the 12. A lot of Pisces in my life. You know what? My old boss, Bob, y'all know Bob at the shop. He's a Pisces. His birthday is the 7th. Okay. His wife's birthday is the 8th. My ex that was his was today. Um, so yeah, I'm just surrounded by fish. But yeah, I do have a lot of Pisces, and I like Pisces. Pisces are they're emotional creatures. They can be, but they are very free spirits. They're not like a Cancer, like just emotional, and you kind of got to be careful, walk on eggshells around them sometimes. Um, Pisces are very they're more of a freer spirit, kind of like remind you of like that 60s era when, people just was doing their own thing or whatever. But kind of remind you of that. They're very free, personable, very lighthearted, fun personalities, dreamers. Um, they like to go with the flow, but their own flow type of thing. So, yes. So I love me a Pisces. Um, but yeah, mini Dow on the 18th. Sheesh, Joanna, hey boo. So y'all, so me, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. Um, and I can say like, uh, I don't know what the hell I attract. Very smart, talented, creative. Y'all are creative. Like any Pisces that I know is like y'all are gonna either be your own boss, or you're gonna be like in a creative position, or you just have a creative talent. You have some creativeness to you. You know how to do shit, right? Your mind just will go. Like my daughter, like, oh my God, when it comes to like she's the designer. Like if she could have just went off and just did the designer shit, anything with especially clothing, but home decor and whatever, but that's her. She's creative in that way. She knew how to draw. She knows how to draw, still does. Um, like I said, my boss, he did body work. I mean, was like, I mean, a beast when it comes to body work, paint, like a beast. He don't need you to show him nothing. All he needs is just put it in front of him. He gonna make that shit right. He don't need to see it before. It got fucked up. He just worked with it. Um, my son, his mind is just like next level as far as business and making shit happen. He's just very good with networking, putting himself out there, just connecting the dots, and you know what I'm saying. Dolly, y'all know Dolly, she develops apps and all types of shit. She know how to do all that shit. She's smart as hell. Um Yeah, so any Pisces that I've ran into, they got a head on them for sure. And Niece, you are amazing at what you do. You got so many different talents, but you definitely very intelligent. So yeah, y'all. So um, what was I about to say? Okay, so my title, y'all, I just want to talk about some beef sector stuff, and I just want to correlate it to different situations or whatever. So there's been now listen, let me just tell y'all why I was late, right? Yeah, she a boss, period. And you know what's so funny? Like I look back, I was thinking about this YouTube thing yesterday, and I was just thinking like, man, this thing, because somebody had reached out to me, right, regarding my channel, and kind of like a mentor type thing, right? Because my channel has been stagnant for a long time, numbers wise, right? And that's just the reality of it. I'm not blind to that fact that my channel has been stagnant. That has a lot more to do with my consistency than it does talent, because I mean, I've never had like an issue with connecting with people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is the reason that I did grow super fast when I first got on here. But the consistency is huge when it comes to this type of situation. um you have to show up. You got to show up if nothing else, right? And so, and I just don't for the most part. And I mean, shit. I've always told y'all, like, when people was beefing and shit like that, it's like people get to the point where they want to run a person off of YouTube, and it's like, I don't know why, because people are gonna watch who they want to watch. And if you are no longer here, they are gonna start watching somebody else. It doesn't mean they're gonna go to the person they was beefing with and start watching them, because if that's the case, they would already do that. But people, if this is what you're interested in, you're going to find somebody else to watch, right? So, but somebody had reached out to me, and I was just thinking, like, thinking of it in the fact of, you know, a lot of this has been years, years and years. Like, you got to think, like, say for instance, like VS just recently came back to YouTube after 3 years. So if you were here even before she left, that is 3 years. Even if you just got here before she left, that's 3 years, right? That's a long ass time. It's like this, like a long term relationship that we in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a long time to be interested and to be engaging in something, in any activity, really, for real. I mean, you think back, like, damn, like, um I've been living in this house for so many amount of years. My son had started and graduated high school, from the time I've been on YouTube. It's just a lot. So I'm saying that to say, I was just thinking of it in a way, like, for me, especially since I've gotten so busy in life or whatever, and have not been consistent with coming on here. It's like, but everybody else has still been here. So, I can't, so it's like people have grown close and close and close in these relationships, and have built like real life friendships, have built rapport, have built almost to the point where they feel like family with each other. And I'm just not in that situation with a lot of people on here, because I haven't been here like that. I don't have that closeness with most of the people on here. So the relationship that they built with those people that have steadily been here, that's who they have those relationships with. And so, of course, with that comes growth, right? So, anyway, I'm just putting that out there that, I try to come on and stuff like that, and I'm trying to just find my way as far as, YouTube goes. And I always have. I've always, like, tried to, like, see, like, what exactly do am I going to do, and, like, stick to it. You know what I'm saying? But I have that issue in life. Like, I have that issue in life. Just, finding what I want to do and sticking to that. You know, I move around so much when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. I'm just gonna have to go with it. Hey Shay, how are you, darling? So anyway, before I came on, y'all, listen. VS got a damn, supposed to be a medium, supposed to be some type of reader over there on her channel, girl. They are over there doing readings, y'all. And so I just popped on YouTube, and her live is what came up. So I clicked on it. Bitch, they over there doing readings, and this shit is a whole comedy show. When I'm talking about when I'm talking about, I ain't never seen, like, the shit is like so dated. And I'm saying dated because it's like when they, like, keep trying to pick you for information so they can kind of grasp onto something to make something sound real. That's what that shit sound like. It's funny. I mean, of course, it's entertaining. I don't know if they're supposed to be a real reader or not, or if this is jokes. I really don't know. And when it was time for me to come on, QI had went up there for a reading, y'all. Lord Jesus, and talking about she want to know about romance, finance, and romance. Now, I thought the word on the curb was QI is supposed to have hit the lottery or some shit, and is a millionaire. Or I don't know if they hit the lottery, she hit the lottery, or how she a millionaire. But I'm like, damn, QI, all the money gone. I'm in the chat like talking shit. And then talking about romance, I'm like, okay, so now you want to know about romance, girl. So anyway, I left during the reading. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch it, but that shit was funny. But anyway, yeah, it caught my attention, so that's why I was a couple minutes late. But Dolly got me in check, so I had to come over here and click the live. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, Boo. Child wouldn't want to be friends with anyone on here. Who needs friends when you have these type of enemies? You know, niece, and you right about that. And actually, for that exact reason right there is why I did put that wall up. Because, at first I had opened myself up to being contacted off of here. People had phone numbers. I was emailing all that shit. All that shit that people have all these exposures and conversations shit that be coming out right now. Like I did that when I first came on, and it wasn't like for no messy shit, but it was for connections. You know what I'm saying? For me to be open to talking to people off of here, for the reason of just being there for people, being available for those who need somebody to be available. You know what I'm saying? But quickly I saw that, number one, it was making me nervous because like I would have conversations with people and then we would talk, and in that conversation they would mention like, somebody who's talking about something, and it would, and it didn't even have to be like no messy or no tea or no nothing like that, but it was just the fact to know that, finding out certain people talk behind the scenes, and these are the same people that say they don't talk behind the scenes, or some of the people that act like they don't even like each other on here. So I'm just like, oh fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nine nine, hey boo. And then the people that would be telling me the conversations or telling me that, didn't even have no idea that they talked to those people off of behind the scenes. So I'm just like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who talking to who connected to who, and not that it's my business because everybody is grown, and it's like, do you? But it was just making me nervous. Like it's too many people that's playing around back here, and so even if I'm gonna talk to you, it's like I'm not gonna get too close because you talking to every damn body. So shit, I'm not gonna tell you no special information about me if I know that you talk to every damn body and we see in the chats and content creators and everything else. Like, no ma'am. So, I had just started cutting shit off like real quick and just got to the point where I just stopped answering and or didn't even respond to people. And there's a very few people that, I wish I didn't just, do that to so abruptly, and because really they didn't do anything. Um, and because there are good people on here. There are people like, Dolly, Blazing, Hazel, you know, um, Gemini, Crystal, like these are all people who are very special to me, on here. Like, even we don't talk off of here, really, but it's just there's certain people that I do feel a connection with, and some that I even have a friendship with, but is distant, and it's probably not as close as it could be because I'm just look, I'm just scared. Like all these people, it's like you just never know who's talking to you solely just to turn on you one day, or just they just talking to you just to see what they can find out about you to take it somewhere else. Um, and then especially like when certain names are always coming up in these exposures, like I'm good. Like if we didn't ever reached out or touched base or anything behind the scenes, I totally cut that shit off because it's like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be in that circle. Yes, nine nine. Hey, Miss TR, how are you, darling? Hey, for the friendship you build on here is super strong outside of YouTube. Me, you, Hazel, and Blazing is solid and strong, and no one can divide it. Yep, there you go. Yep, yep. You right about that? Yeah, no, no. Like my Blaze, like I had even had and I spoke on it before, like, but I had somebody reach out, like, thinking I don't even know who it is because they behind a page that I'm not familiar with, but asking like, is me and Blazing okay? And then I've even seen like there's certain people who are um we're supporters of both of us that don't come around because they think like there's some type of division or something going on because we ain't as close or I won't even say as close, but just, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, and we just ain't catching each other. He busy, I'm busy, ain't nobody coming on as much. So people automatically read that and think that there's something going on. It must be they must have fell out or somebody must be feeling away. And it's not that. Like life just be happening. You know what I'm saying? People like go off and do their own shit and come together all the time. Like that's how I am in my real life. Like my friends, like one of my friends that I've known since I was 17, she just inboxed me like not too long ago, like, are you at home? Because she was just gonna pop up. I ain't seen that girl in over a year. And she was just gonna pop up at my house. And that's just the way that it should be. I got my other friend, she stay like a couple hours away, but when she in town, she'll just be like, I'm here. Like she don't say when she coming, nothing, and it'd be something so simple like get a hug and go on about our business. You know what I'm saying? Because people, when you start to have kids or when you're changing careers or you have relationships or whatever, um the thing about friendships and the whole thing about having a friend is them being there when you need them. As long as that person is there, if they can call you when they need to vent, if they can give you a hug when they need one, if they can reach out and just say, "Hey, I love you," just and you say it back or whatever for them to feel good for that day, that's what having a friend is about. You know what I'm saying? It can go into deeper stuff. It can go into needing someplace to stay. It can go into needing a couple dollars. It can go into, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's just solely about the close companionship that you can't have with associates or don't have with other associates and other people. An associate can't call you in the middle of the damn night, crying because they're upset about something. An associate can't just pop up at your house whenever they want to because they just thought about you and ain't seen you in a while and they just like, let me go see what this bitch doing. You know what I'm saying? Just anything. So, and when you're long distance, it's a little difficult because you can't just meet up for lunch real quick just to catch up or no nothing like that. So it's like mostly through phones and stuff like that. But the relationship is there, and as long as the people that are involved knows that, if I need that person, I got them on my side. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. But shit, when it like YouTube, I always looked at YouTube as like a networking space, a business space. I didn't look at it for friendship. But even that aspect of it, the networking, the business, all that shit, I would never, I would never do nothing with most of these people because hell nah. Hell nah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they will dox your business or whatever y'all had set up. They will steal from you. They will lie on you. They will, try to get over on you. Like, fuck no. Fuck no. Real true friends, no time can pass, but we still good. Life be life, and I'm telling you, yes, they do. Blazing is busy as hell. Everyone trying to get the bag before July. Listen, because that's what I've been on. That's what I've been on. I'm trying to get that bag. I'm trying to, I got personal things in my life I'm doing. But yeah, shit, I'm trying to make $1, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta understand, like the age that I am, I'm in my 40s, y'all. I'm trying to do retirement. It's a lot of shit. Like when you just now doing this shit, when it should already be done, when you starting it, when you should be damn near finished with it. Look, time ain't on my side, okay? Like it's like you got to get to work. You got some shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at my life like I done lived a whole fucking lifetime. I'm in my second half of my life right now. You know what I'm saying? I done did everything. I done raised kids. I done had several careers. I done, did all types of shit, kicked it, live life, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I did everything but plan for my future. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's where I'm at in my life is planning for my future. It's a lot of people, shit, you got a decade on me that you can still play with if you want to. I be telling my kids like shit, if you wanna fuck over the next 10, 20 years of your life, that's on you. But shit, I done already used up mine, so I can't play with you. You know what I'm saying? I can give you some advice, I can give you a little help along the way, but I can't do it for you, you know? But and we all went through a pandemic together. We all have sort of a PTSD from it. A little grace goes a long way. It does. Absolutely. We all went through a pandemic together. Man, yeah. A lot of us still ain't over that, you know. So, anyway, I just want to get back to old school shit. I want to talk about beef sector shit. I want to talk about some beef sector shit. I want to try to do some little quick makeup in the morning or whatever. I got two nails I gotta fix real quick. And I didn't like how they was, so I clipped them off. But yeah, so I'm trying to ease my way back into and just figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? I have ideas, but an idea ain't shit if you ain't doing nothing with it. So anyway, I done watched some shit that been going on. Okay. I have been over in the other sector. Like when I come on YouTube and somebody is live and they from another sector, I just been clicking in. I listen. I might drop down in the chat. Um, I'm listening, try to catch a person's personality, try to see, get their viewpoint on shit. But again, I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna say, like, I just feel like everybody got an agenda. I don't know y'all history. I don't know what the fuck going on. I can listen. And even if somebody gave me the whole rundown, that still ain't letting me know who you is as a person because when it comes down to it, you hear about so much fucked up shit between all of them. It's like, well, shit, can't really nobody say nothing about nobody. So I just want to talk about some beef sector shit that's going on that I ain't really heard nobody talking about. And just catch up with y'all, have a little talk. Uh, Kimmy and Beach. Kimmy and Beach. So Kimmy comes on. Now, the thing about Kimmy is, oh, that hoe get on my nerves. And for the longest time, I did not even watch a video of hers for the longest time. And I kind of hate that I even watched any because now, once you watch a video or two of somebody's, now they will actually come up in your feed, whether you subscribed or not. They will get recommended to you. So now, like every now and then, so that's how I even caught her video about Beach. But her whole personality get on my motherfucking nerves. I ain't gonna lie because it's just so fake. Oh, it's so fake. But I can see the entertainment aspect of it. Like I can see because she puts in all of the bravado and she does all of the voices and the faces and she just puts all that energy behind it and it's just like, okay, this bitch really trying real hard. You know what I'm saying? Used to like her. I did too, actually. I did not expect to go this route. I didn't either. Like, well, the thing is that so I did used to like Kimmy. I liked Kimmy. Um when she was over at Brianna's, I liked her. I thought she was cool people. You know what I'm saying? And then I just started to see some shit. So all the way when she was over there with Brianna, just a long time ago, I just started to see some stuff and I'm just like, okay. So I kind of got turned off. And I just been turned off ever since. I've been turned off ever since before the Madison Blue situation. Dear self, how are you, darling? Happy Sunday. Yeah, Kimmy, like her, like the voices, all of that extra shit she do, that shit just annoys the whole entire fuck out of me. Um, I try to speed through that shit. She ended up trying to dox Beach's house or whatever. Yeah, dear self, I was saying like I did like her for a hot second, like when she first started going over to Brianna's. But like real early on, I just started to see some shit, and I was just like, yeah, she ain't for the right thing. Like this bitch. And I mean, really, she just another one. Like, I'm gonna tell you what's a red flag for me. A red flag for me, and this ain't to say a subscriber can't get up on the panel. Get up on the panel. That's what it's there for. Click the link, say what you got to say, sit up there, do what you do. But when I see somebody just out the blue, now you're not a long time supporter. You ain't been around and just been in the chat and like, fuck it, let me finally click the link. You just really kind of pop up. You just kind of there for a little bit. And now you just want to click the link. And now you just there all the fucking time. That's just a red flag for me. It's an instant red flag for me when I start seeing your ass all the fucking time, because especially when you start saying, when people are like, get a channel. No, I don't want no channel. No, I don't want a channel. No, I couldn't do this. No, people dox, people do this, people all of that fuck ass shit. Like I can't. I just can't, because I just be like, oh, that shit's so fake. Just say what it is. Hey, Cole's World Boo. Cole's World Ho. Okay then, girl. Tell them who you is. How you doing, babes? Hey, Rochelle. How are you, darling? Y'all, Rochelle got a new leave-in conditioner. She got a new product, y'all. Hey, Tajor. I haven't ordered it yet, but I am going to. All the lies, so pretentious. Always looking down on some. Oh, always looking down on somebody. It was like little shit, like the water thing, right? Y'all remember when Brie would like say like what water she drank, and I forget what water it was, but it was like this water that Brie said she drank. And then Kimmy all of a sudden like that's her favorite water too. It's like little shit like that. Like, bitch, number one, you like damn near 20 years her senior. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole pushing 50. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with being 50, okay? I'll be there soon. Ain't nothing wrong with being 50, 60, whatever age you are. But bitch, when you are riding off a person back under lies, deceit, girl, you just waiting for your time to slide in. That's what I started viewing her as. She was just waiting for her time to slide in. You know what I'm saying? And her and Brianna had a conversation. Aquapana. Okay, okay. Something. Yes, okay, Aquapana, because yep, that is the name of it, because I had actually seen it in we got a Meyer. We got a store here called Meyer, and I ended up seeing it on sale, and they was all out, so I never tried it. But it was like little shit like that. Like all of a sudden, like, oh, you just love the same water, and you just gotta, you just so uppity, and you just so like just whatever, like you just living this lifestyle, and then you get doxxed, and then you go run and hide. Oh, Cole's World. Oh my God, I didn't know. Happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday, darling. I hope you had an amazing time. Oh my goodness. Um, Matter of fact, when we was talking about Pisces earlier, I didn't forgot to tell y'all my granny who raised me was a Pisces. Her birthday was on March 3rd. That's another one. You miss Meyer. I love me some Meyer. People say they high, which they are regular price, but they always got some good ass sales, and they clearance be bomb as fuck. So it's just like little shit like that. I just feel like you are you are of this age. You ain't got no kids. She started smelling herself. Absolutely. You don't have no kids, ma'am. I just feel like as a woman with no kids, you know what I'm saying? You got a decent head on your shoulder. Like you seem like you got about a little sense about yourself. I feel like you should just be a boss ass bitch. That's what I feel like. I feel like if you a woman who you ain't about the kids thing, everybody don't want to have a family or kids and all that type of shit or whatever. Whatever you do, right? But I just feel like, because I feel like, not that kids saying that they are just a hindrance, but it's a lot. It's a lot to, if you are raising children, especially if it's by yourself and you trying to like build up a legacy and, career and education and just do all of that shit, it can be a lot, right? And so there are people who do like have to make a choice on which one they're gonna do. And obviously the kids here, so shit, it's like you gotta choose them, right? Um, but anyway, so I just feel like you should just be a boss. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no kids, you ain't got nothing holding you back like that or what, and nothing like other than yourself to take care of, it ain't no reason why you shouldn't have your shit together. That's just my thinking, and take it for what it is. Hey, the Sims, how are you, darling? Hey, y'all. I'm in the new 2023 Lincoln Navigator today, feeling real basic. The Bentley in the shop. Shake my head. Oh my God. Listen. I was reading that because I was about to say, oh my God, you go ahead. Listen. Look, I said, like, after they showed that video of Bree, like, at the restaurant, I said, bitch, if a hoe take a find me somewhere driving and take a picture of me and what I'm driving, bitch, they gonna have a field day on this bitch. They gonna have a field day. And that's like when me and Rita had got into it, and Rita tried to say like I thought I was better than somebody and stuff. And I'm like, bitch, when the fuck have I ever came on this bitch acting like I got something more than what I got? I have never. And I will never, because bitch, it is what the fuck it is. Like we just I'm just here trying to make it or whatever. I'm not trying to, I ain't got shit more. I got regular ass shit, okay? I got a way to get around. I got a roof over my head. You know what I'm saying? And I got somebody that paid me to do some work for them. Okay. I ain't got nothing, all that extra or whatever. So I would never. You welcome, babes. You welcome. I'm glad you had a good time. Who that? Okay. Cosworth, drop your cash app, please, for your birthday. Yeah, I'm not going to mine, please. Y'all, please. Cosworth's birthday was March 1st. Y'all know she be supporting everybody. Please bless her for her birthday if y'all can. We appreciate it. The babies are good, Miss TR. It's so many of them, but they all good. They all actually gave each other a bug. They all had like this stomach bug thing, and then my mama had it. And I'm like, shit, if I get sick, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem. But they all had like the throwing up in the stomach thing and all of that. So, you welcome, babe. You welcome. Um, but yeah, all of that extra ass shit, like you just living this life, you the name brand, you a brand whore, you gotta trying to live. I always say she just want to live the aesthetic so bad. She want to have a Starbucks and the vehicles and the hair and the nails, and y'all see she ain't put that wig back on, bitch. Y'all see that blonde, whatever the fuck she had on, and that lipstick, she ain't wore that shit since. She got everybody's told her that shit was trash, ho. She already trash, but that hoe so trash. And I swear to goodness, her mama had she had alcohol fetal, what is it, fetal alcohol syndrome. Her mama had to be drinking when she was pregnant, bitch, because her eyes so motherfucking far apart. And that one that's always wandering and going the other way, bitch. I ain't never seen nobody they eyes, they can be looking two different ways at the same damn time and actually know what they looking at. I'm telling you right, motherfucker. But she just want to be it so motherfucking bad. And then she constantly want to talk about somebody's weight, talk about somebody's looks, talk about whatever the fuck she want to talk about. And this whole, yes, you come on camera, but you ain't gonna show shit from them shoulders up. You damn near don't want to show them shoulders. The only reason why you show anything lower than your shoulders is because you want somebody to see your titties. That's about it, bitch. And honestly, to be all the way for real, I believe she got one of them bodies with that booty shit that's in the front. It looked like her ass is pushed to the front. That's what I believe. See, all this ass I got, and bitch, it looked like you are very much so top heavy Bitch, you over there built like a damn pear. Over there built like the old woman with a shoe. Old woman who lived in a shoe. Had so many children she didn't know what to do. But bitch, you can't have no kids, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna go there with that part. But I will say that she full of shit. Okay? Because oh wait a minute. I will say uh that um her and that shit with her and Beach. Now Beach do be going a little bit far, okay? All right. Beach Beach another one. Beach love talk about her lifestyle and what she did with Misty on that thing. Misty be doing too motherfucking much and Misty just really just wants somebody just to coddle the fuck out of her all of the time. But I think that Beach could have she could have actually um had a great message and proved a point since she is in an interracial marriage. But then she fucked it up by attacking that girl's looks and going into comparing lifestyles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to fight Misty. Not you want to fight her? No. um. So listen, Misty be getting on my motherfucking nerve. I'm like, bitch, I can't. Like, she just don't know when. She don't have no cutoff. Like, she don't know when to flip the switch off. She don't know when to stop. She don't know when to shut the fuck up. She just don't know, you know. And I don't know if that's her or if it's an act, but whatever the fuck it is, it needs to just go on some motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? Cousin, what's going on, boo? So, but yeah, but I just think that Beach fucked the message up that or the point that she could have made when she went up there because she started to attack her looks and shit like that and comparing all that. And I just feel like you done fucked it up. You did exactly what the other people that was up there did to her. You know what I'm saying? I be yelling, "Shut up!" every time she be talking. Missy would fall down before somebody connected their head. I just know. Oh my God. Wait, bitch, you go to swing and this bitch just fall, start screaming and crying and shit. Oh my God. How you fucked up and you ain't even get to connect. You ain't even get to connect. After she said the N word, I was done. Okay, so let me say this because people like part of the thing, like when you up there on a panel and because you don't shut the fuck up and let the person get their whole exact thought out and then you pick up the conversation and respond and vice versa, is that people overtalk, right? You over talking, so you're not able to fully hear what's being said. So the people in the chat can most of the time they can hear what the other person said, but then so when you responding to what they saying, a lot of times you will sound crazy because you responded to the wrong thing because you didn't really hear what they said, right? So Misty was like, what the fuck? She was talking about her best friend is black. Yes, Shay, yes. So she okay, I'm thinking this. Okay. Um aw, cousin, thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Um, what was I about to say? Okay, so Misty was talking about she got a best friend that's black. And I'm like, here we go with this shit, right? So then she say the girl a lot like basically she can say the N word around the girl. So when she came on YouTube and she just started interacting with black people, she just feel like she can just say it. Now she didn't say that. Now, so I'm kind of blending in my thought as well as what she said, right? So let me separate it. So she said that she has a black best friend, and her best friend, basically is cool with her saying it around her. So I'm saying what I think is because she is able to do that in her real life. Now she said her husband ain't cool with it, and her husband, and they did an interview on Grown Folks channel, and he said, no, that shit ain't cool. I ain't with that shit, blah blah whatever. But I guess she hang around some black people in her life that allow her to do that. And I'm gonna tell you something. They do it here where I live. Okay. Matter of fact, I just shared a post on Facebook, like in Toledo, y'all be letting white girls say too much. This shit gotta stop because you will be, and that's why I say a lot of shit is regional or depending on who you around or who you grew up around and all of that type of shit. It's a lot of shit, different shit that go in it. The thing about YouTube is you got all of these people from all these different areas and different backgrounds and different upbringings that come together, and people ain't with the shit that you do in your regular life, right? Which shouldn't be okay, period, anyway. But what I'm saying is, if you're comfortable doing something in your regular life and then you're interacting on in a space, you're just going to come in that space and interact as you do in your regular life. And see, what happened was she was over there with Brooke, and Brooke is one of those people who will allow her white friends to say the word also, which she did with Misty. Thank you, Rochelle, babes. Thank you so much. There it is. Perfect hair essential oil at Gmail. That's her Lord Jesus. Her email, y'all. So she found somebody on YouTube that befriended her. They built a rapport, and she was allowed to do that same shit. But then when she got called out for that shit by other people, now she's trying to make an excuse for it, which the bottom line is, and see, her excuse ain't nothing but a lie. So that's why she start crying and acting all like a victim and all that shit, because she just won't tell the truth and say, this is what I do in my regular life. I came on YouTube, I thought it was cool, and I just won't do it no more when I'm on here, because she's still gonna do that shit like she was in her real life. That's the thing. Um, Let me catch up with the comments before I get too behind. I'm gonna cry. Oh, aw, Coswell, you deserve it, boo. You deserve it. I'm gonna beat her friend's ass and her. My thing was when VS was like, "Can you turn your camera on so I can look at you? If I see you, then I'm gonna know what type of white girl you like, what type of white lady you are." I'm like that, but that's true though. You can look at a person a lot of times and tell. You can kind of just tell, which is, I guess, crazy, but you can. But did Missy say Brooke said it's okay for her to use the N word too? Now, um, I can't remember how exactly it was said because it's always switched up. I can't remember the original thing. But okay, let me say this. I can't remember what Misty said, but I do remember saying, Brooke said that she told her if somebody coming at you like that, yeah, you got the right to come back at them the same way. So basically, if somebody coming at her, like a black person coming at her, calling her, whatever racial slur, she got the right to respond how she want to respond. I do remember Brooke telling her saying that, but it done switched up so many fucking times. I can't remember what the hell Misty said. Um, I know. Tell her Cole's World. Where she been at? Oh, just in the clouds. Okay. Well, I'm glad you still be here. Um, Brooke called dark skinned women a roach. I don't listen to her ever. She called dark skinned women a roach. Lord Jesus. No comments. I'm cool with Brooke. Yeah, and I ain't got none. I mean, honestly, like me and Brooke, like I don't really have nothing against Brooke or nothing or whatever. Me and Brooke, we had a situation. I won't even call it a situation. It was just like Brooke used to be in my chat long time ago. Like Brooke was used to always be in my chat. And it's a lot of people that's everywhere on in the beef sector that used to always be in my chat, like when I first started, and they just not here no more, which is fine. But they have branched off and they done found people that they like. You know what I'm saying? Just found channels that they frequent more or whatever. So, but Brooke is one of those people, and she is just one of the people that went over there with Five A and stayed with Five A. And so we just, that was the separation there, and she would be over there talking shit, whatever, saying her little shit. But I ain't really got no issue with her or nothing. I'm just speaking on the situation with Misty and saying that, just basically saying why Misty feels comfortable with saying what she said. Um, Let me see. But the freshman crew, they don't fuck with old Colesworld over there. Oh, why? The freshmen don't like Colesworld? I appreciate you. I said VS line don't miss the other turn on the camera. Shay, I was like, oh shit, it's about to get real in this bitch. But she turned on that camera. Oh my goodness. And then, VS wants some paperwork to know if she really got cancer. She was like, yeah, I got the bald spot. VS was like, it's a whole lot of people got a bald spot and don't got cancer. And she was like, well, I never show no paperwork or nothing. VS like, well, when you ready, let me know. I'm like, this girl wants to see some damn paperwork. I'm like, oh Lord, VS that made her feel comfortable and then turned up, sat up there and switched on her ass. That's what the fuck you get think trying to go every motherfucking where and be cool with every motherfucking body trying to gain sympathy. Even Christopher W was up there like, telling her, Misty, just shut up. Yeah, Christopher W was like, Misty, just shut up. Just shut up sometimes. You have to live. I was like, Lord Jesus. This shit funny as fuck. But yeah, so anyway, so I just feel like but I had found out I didn't know that Beach husband was white. So that was something new that I had found out. But I do think because Beach did have a good question, which Beach had asked her, like basically, so you've been married for like decades and you ain't never had no situation where your husband was disrespected like by your family and you had to like take up for him or vice versa or whatever. And she has said no. Now they said she said no, but she didn't understand, like she was thinking like outside people, right? And I guess that's what she was taking it as, because then she had came back and she was like, like no family or nothing or whatever, like never or whatever. She was like, oh yeah, so I know that's a lie. And then she was like, well, no, like they just never said it to him, but they would say it to me, like her family and stuff. And she was like, yeah, and I would like take up for him and tell them like that's who I'm gonna be with or whatever. So I think that had got twisted up. I don't know, but once she started attacking the girl's looks, I'm like, damn, Beach, you done fucked it up because now you making the girl a victim again. Ah, James, how are you, James? Thank you for stopping by. I was at work as everyone. I got a 55-inch TV in my office, and I had it on. Girl, I said I need to get some earphones for my damn, because I ain't got no damn TV in my office or whatever. I just got my phones and my computers. And I'm like, I be trying to listen in when shit be going on. And I'm like, I know they be like, what the fuck is she listening to? But that shit was funny as hell. I was just like laughing the whole motherfucking time. Like, this shit is hilarious. I was in the chat just talking shit, whoever, whatever. I was just talking on both sides. But, uh-uh. Oh, my dear self. Oh, Lord. Y'all better quit. Veronica Boo. Okay, babes. Thank you. Have a good night at work. So, anyway, yeah, Kimmy full of shit. So, okay, so Kimmy's supposed to be like in a like sorority or whatever, and so is Beach. So basically, Kimmy said that Beach had doxed her in some sort of way. Now, I don't know what Beach did as far as doxing her. I don't know what she did as far as doxing her. I mean, my thing is, and again, I don't, girl, let me just. Anyway, so now they're trying to get Beach basically kicked out the sorority, right? Because of her always like she's always promoting the sorority, always the colors, always, the labeling all of her videos, her channels, her social medias and everything. The same social medias that she uses to dox and, do her beefing and shit like that. So you got now they like basically you done fucked with the wrong person and you don't deserve to, have this and that and isn't this in the rules and we all get taught the same thing and but if that's the case, Kimmy, now she tries to use her personality as, to explain that basically she's not doxing for malicious intent. And it's like, girl, shut the fuck up. The only way that you will dox is for malicious intent. Okay? Because if you are looking up a person's information solely for your own personal use, solely for to protect yourself and just to have their information so that you can use those tools and the information that you find to protect yourself from what they have done to you, then there would be no need for you to come and put it out here to the public. Okay? And if you are putting her information out here to the public in order to make other people aware of whatever behavior it is that she's conducting, what does showing her home have to do with it? You would just show her information. You would just show her name, her socials that she's usually on, the sorority that she promotes, and that sort of thing. There would be no reason to show her home. You see what I'm saying? So Kimmy is full of shit, as usual. As usual. Like, the bitch is so full of shit. It just irritates my fucking soul. And the thing about it is, she just she knows how to put on the face, she knows how to put on the act, and she knows how to speak the language. So, with all of that, that's what's good for social media. So, that's why she's able to play the game, and I guess that's just where, just I am just not that person because I just can't. Like, I'm just like, how is it so easy for you to be so fake of a bitch and yet you have not gotten anywhere in life? You have not gotten anywhere in life. You are the bougiest broke bitch on this hoe. Like the bougiest broke bitch. You always got a fiance but ain't got married. You always on vacation but it ain't no photos. You always are so taken care of and living so well. Yet when people dox you and show your information, you being put out. You have a record. You ain't working. You the same person supposed to be in school to be a lawyer. Yet you're vacationing, you're visiting, you're YouTubing, you're doing everything but going to fucking school. Can she speak a damn job? Hell, and that's the thing. No, no. She's another hoe that don't want to do shit but sit her big wide ass in a chair, looking at a damn camera, looking at her damn phone, being messy as fuck through emails and phone calls. Like, that's all she got. That's all you got as a 50-year-old woman. Girl, you half of 100. And this is all you got to show for your life is that you done made a channel on YouTube. Because everything else that you look up on you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And here go Veronica. Here's another one. That's another Pisces. So I just think that this little sorority spar is fuck shit. I think that, stop connecting with people on the basis of who your enemy is. That's where the problem comes in. All you hoes always acting like y'all cool because y'all got a common enemy, and then you end up falling out, and you can't even really call it a fallout because you never was in. Y'all didn't fuck with each other like that in the first damn place. So now you done fell out with each other, and now you got all this shit to say. Now you want to show each other information, and it's just all, and it's always the people that claim to say doxing is just so fucked up. It's so wrong. It's just so this, it's so that. But yet you do it. Not only do you support it, but you do it yourself. Everything that could be brought out to show that Kimmy is a fake ass bitch has been brought out. Now, as far as Beach, um, and her relationship with other people on this app and whatever the fuck she got going on with these men and her marriage and all of that shit, it still don't got nothing compared to what the fuck you got going on. It's still nothing compared to what the fuck you got going on. You too talk to married men in inappropriate manners. You too be in a whole slut bucket around you too. Like, I mean, birds of a feather, if you want to look at it like that, if you want to be real. And it's like, do you? April, it was a while ago. We had a disagreement about my gay. Never disrespected. Yes, so she just didn't like what I. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. It was over here in the chat that night. Okay. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yep. Three of y'all Pisces up. Is it just three of y'all? I need to go through my mods, y'all, too, and see who don't like be here ever, 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 ever. Um, yeah. Yep, in 2 and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Sally's why I be feeling like me and you just swapping cash apps, cause rule is if someone cash apps before you be there, you have to cash app them back in the same amount of number. Whose rule is that? The rule is give from your heart and what you think somebody would like or what you would like them to have. That's the rule of gift giving. If it's even, then you might as well just keep your shit. everybody keep everybody keep it and keep yours to yourself. Tell each other happy birthday and that's it. Keep it moving. Okay, niece boo. All right, see you later, babes. Thank you for stopping by. How about diving sending buddies? No, I did not know that. Stop. Stop. Duchess, how you doing, boo? No, I did not know that. Who said that? Him? Okay, let's talk about it for real, because that's what I really think. No, no, gift giving is all about what you want a person to have. That's truly what a gift is. Or, unless you're purchasing something that, they have a list or, a wish list or just something and that they it's something that they want and you want to get it for them. But gift giving really should be about, something that you see or if it's not a physical gift, if it's going to be monetary, then something that you want them to have, you know and if you want them to have something and you don't necessarily have what you would like to give them, then just give them what you can. Oh, Rita said it. Lord Jesus. Now I seen because I had forgot about that. I didn't see that till after when I had scheduled my live, but I seen Rita did a live like, oh, you said you ain't say nothing about Tracy, and it's like, boom, bitch. I don't understand. Look, Dolly said, do not send it back. Yeah, no, you just no, like you send a person or get a person what it is you would like them to have. Or if they have a list or something, then you get them something off their list. That's how that goes. That's gift giving. Because if you just giving like even amounts, oh, you gave me $50, okay, I'm gonna give you $50. Then yeah, you just swapping. And it's like you might as well just give them a happy birthday, cause shit, you know what I'm saying? Or not unless it's like a no interest loan. I don't know. Is that right? Who's sending cat pigs diving for black dick? That's the bitch that get through any. We talk sitting up here talking about Misty, bitch. That's the bitch that really need to be getting talked about because that bitch is able. I mean, she just been floating around this bitch getting away with shit forever and a day. She is able to say whatever, do whatever. I went over there to listen to Tracy's live because she done over there calling the police on Jay Wilson, and she talking about she don't care what Rita got or what Rita said or what Diamond said because Rita ain't say it when she said it. She waited until a mad day. Talking about Diamond is her daughter. Do you know that bitch look older than you, Tracy? And Tracy, you don't look young. That bitch over there looking like she's 70 years old with a mouth like Reed. Let me stop naming names of people that y'all like. But for real, Diamond over there looking like a damn platypus by the damn mouth and just floating around here, white as ever, saying what the fuck she want to say, talking shit, being messy. I mean, you talking about divide and conquer. That's that bitch. Because she done got away with it. Ain't nobody saying shit. And I want to know what the fuck that bitch do for a living for her to be able to keep padding the pockets for her to be able to act like that. Because that's the only motherfucking reason they let her act like that. It gotta be. It got to be. Okay, but Dolly definitely deserves a birthday cake. Yeah. She always remember. Dolly always remembers. You know what? I got like Gemini. Gemini always remembers. I'm so fucked up when it comes to birthdays. I mean, I really am. Um, I think okay, Veronica's is the 16th, right? Veronica's yours 16th? Oh, I hope I'm right. Um, but yeah. I more so will remember your sign versus like the, the actual day of birthday on. But I be trying, y'all. I be trying. I even tried to like have a calendar and stuff and put it in my calendar, and then I don't even have that phone no more, so it's just fucked up. Like, y'all, I need one of them. I need one of them. Y'all, y'all, this damn outlet in my room. It's just. I'm not even gonna speak it. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet before it actually happened. Don't know who Buddy Lee is, but did show said pics? Did he show said pics? Um, yeah, cause I ended up going to his channel listening to the song, but I ain't really watched them since. Let me see. Damn the hellos, Vera. I'm gonna need more info about this. That just said. That just said fuck everything else. I don't need to know about these pics. Keep it and do not. Oh, darling. I know, but we really don't know anyone on here. If they send you a cash app for your birthday and you don't send one back, you don't know any. You don't want any friction. I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying because you do got people like, dang, I gave her something for my birthday. She didn't give me nothing for my birthday. But like honestly, like right now, like Dolly sent you something and her birthday is yeah in a couple hours. So it's like you just really gonna be sending her something right back anyway. And maybe you don't gotta give it to her right now. Like say like it's anything. When she do a live stream, if you want to bless her one day or whatever, and it don't gotta be the same amount. Like just like you can support her channel or share a video or something like that. Like, you can do it down the road too. But I mean, I do understand what you're saying because you don't personally know people's, thought process behind certain things. And so I get it. I get it. Yeah, people will get mad when you don't speak. That's why I still do the old school speak to everybody who speak to me because I don't want nobody to feel left out. And I hate when I look away or something like that. I be trying to scroll up to make sure I ain't miss nobody while I was like not paying attention. It's just weird because people will really get mad because you didn't speak, and a lot of times it's not on purpose. They're gonna be mad if you don't send them a cash, if you don't cash out them. Hey EJ, how are you, darling? Okay. Um, Gotta be careful when we're posting private pics, but I find it hilarious that people trust these folks enough on YouTube to be sending naked pics. That's what. What are your thoughts about the Bayless and VS fallout? Ooh, ooh. So, okay, so first off, let me say that I have not had a chance to actually listen to what was said, okay? Because I didn't see it on either one of their channels, so I just found out that it was on somebody else's channel, so I am gonna go watch it. But outside of that, nope, not yet, Cole's World. So as far as wait a minute, hold on. Oh shit, it's too early for that shit. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no sir. All right, so VS and Bayless. VS and Bayless are friends for real. Okay, this is one of them situations. It's a real. Uh-oh. Okay, my bad. I just took the charger out, so I want to make sure it wasn't clicking on. So anyway, VS and Bayless are real life friends. Okay, they have years in with each other. They done did a lot of dirt together. They have been really close. Okay. I don't feel like Bayless and VS has had a sexual relationship, even though I know people are insinuating that, but I don't think they have. I think that they will be cool again. I don't think this is permanent. What I think is Bayless may disagree with the way VS is approaching her comeback to YouTube. I think that, and this is solely with I ain't heard nothing, okay? Outside of the fact that they have announced that they are no longer cool. All right. So I think that there are a lot of people, including Bayless, and this is even with Bayless talking to her, and knowing when she was coming back and all that shit. I think that they were under the assumption that it would come back kind of like under the same type of situation, same type of, what they were doing before. Um, maybe not necessarily with the same people, but the same type of setup. And with the way that VS has been approaching, the way that she's been networking, the way that she has been interacting with people and stuff like that, I feel like Bayless probably disagrees with that. And um yeah, I think that most likely has a lot to do with the fallout. They are most likely having some disagreements about what's going on. VS is now getting herself in beefs with new people. I think VS was just currently, I think they trying to dox her or just currently doxed her over in another sector. So yeah, I just think that Bayless is like disappointed with the way that things are going on, and VS is like, let me do this, basically like this my shit, let me do me, blah blah whatever. And Bayless was like, shit, bitch, like I've been here this whole time. I'm always supporting you. Like I'm the one who you came back through and everything or whatever, and now you just then basically went off somewhere and just like fuck us basically, right? Hey sister, hey boo. So I also think that there is probably some he say she say shit going on. I think there might be people that are coming back to VS telling VS things, and that has a bearing too on what what's going on with them. Maybe Bayless hasn't told BS how she's feeling. She's feeling away and haven't told her, and somebody else is coming telling her what Bayless is saying or thinking. So that's my thoughts on that. But I don't think it's permanent. I think that it's just a phase that they're going through. They having a disagreement, and VS wants her space to be able to move about as she wants to, and so that's what she gonna do. And she gonna cut off the friendship for right now, because if they are friends, then she would probably be sharing with her behind the scenes information or plans or stuff like that. And so if Bayless is not in agreement with how she's moving or what she's doing, then she might be thinking that Bayless can come out and, turn on her or tell some information or something. So she like, fuck it, let me just cut her off and do what I'm doing. So that's what I think. Um, I don't know. I think I I don't know Bayless, but like, know her, but I think Bayless is a good friend. Just on the outside looking in. So I don't think it would be I don't think it's a smart move on VS's part to, for this to be a permanent decision. I think that Bayless has been a good friend. Um, I think she's been supportive, and she's been there and stuff like that. And so I feel like, she should take her feelings into consideration, because she probably sees some shit that she don't see. Bayless also has been around, excuse me, the whole time VS wasn't. And even though VS has been aware of the shit that's been going on beef sector wise, she's not really familiar with the people that she's interacting with right now. She's trying to get to know their stories, their backgrounds, and get to know their personalities. But is no way that she can get to know that and make the right decisions in this short period of time. Bayless watches, Bayless watches a lot of people. She's very strategic in the way that she moves. She's quiet. She don't make a lot of noise, and she doesn't announce a lot of things. So Bayless is very much so aware of shit that's going on, and so she probably know a little bit more as far as that goes. But VS, you can't tell. VS is strong headed or bullheaded, and she want to do shit the way she want to do it. And so I think that's what the issue with them is. Hey, she's Lex. How are you, darling? So yeah, that's what I think about that. I think it's a small fallout and they will work out. That's what I think. Wade Bayless and her master fell out. Yes. Yes, they done fell out, girl. They done fell out. I don't watch folks who have me blocked, so I don't watch Read. But if it's juicy enough, I might. So Read is where the conversation happened. VS and Bayless talked on Reed's panel. So yeah, so it'd be interesting. I'm gonna go watch it just to see. I want to see what they said, see how my thoughts are versus what they actually said. Because once I listen to what they actually said, then I can really call it. But this is just without me knowing anything. I think Andreas is messy. Let me speak on Andreas. Let me see what these comments say. I wholeheartedly concur with you. Thank you, Rochelle. VS is strong headed. Yep, there's Coswell. Look, she just said strong headed too. Bayless is too, but this is the visual that they presented. Is VS, then Bayless. Yep, I don't see how a friendship like that works. That's true too. That's true too. Okay, so they presented like VS, then Bayless, but truly, truly, in VS's eyes, it's VS. That's it. It ain't no, right hand, left hand. You know, it ain't nobody else. Is her. And actually, she said that. She said, like, it's just me by myself. It ain't no TSCC no more. She said she got the I forget what she called her members. I forget what she called them, but something with an R. But she said it ain't no more TSCC. She said it's just VS, her channel, and so whatever she doing it for her. So, and that wasn't her referencing about Bayless. It was just her talking as a whole. Bayless wants the norm while VS wants to break away. Yes. Yep. Wasn't an accurate review. Um, where am I at? They fell out about VS giving, oh, wait, hold on, money. VS giving Bayless $800, and when VS left, Bayless was in Rita's chat, and VS didn't like. Oh, okay. So wait. So why? So she didn't like that she was in Rita's chat, but why would So what? So then she just used Bayless basically to for her channel to come back live just to do the debut or whatever, and then just was gonna cut her off later because why would she still be fucking with her when she first came back? Why didn't she cut her off when she saw her in Rita's chat? Because she needed her then. Hmm. It was the disrespect to Bayless' mother who was having health issues. What? Disrespected her mama? Oh, hold on, let me read this. BS said running her money. Why Bayless ain't gave back $800 yet? Like, how long ago was that? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a bug. Bayless, I kind of think you put a little sauce on Bree when you told BS what you told her. Leandros or Andreas was okay. Andreas was the one going back to BS. Bayless vented to the other after Bayless talked to BS, and the third party ran to BS. He played the video, the part with BS and Bayless. Then Deanna came on and her and Bayless talked. I think once you give it as a gift, you should not expect it in return. I think Bayless should keep the money. Yeah, so did she give it to her or what? So it was a gift? They fell out about BS giving Bayless $800, and when BS left, Bayless was in Rita's chat and BS didn't like it. It was disrespect to Bayless. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, rebukers. Thank you, Tajor. Wait a minute. Where am I at? I think I'm reading backwards. Shit. Yeah, I think I am. I was reading backwards. Okay. Oh yeah, she told Bella she didn't want to hear about her mother because she ain't talked to hers in 3 years. Oh, okay. Bella's never asked her for them. Oh, she never asked her for the money. She just gave it to her. Okay, I gotta watch it. Okay, yeah, cause that's way off than what I thought. I thought it was strictly like just some. I ain't know no money was involved or no shit like that. Yeah, okay, I will. See, that money ain't free. There always seems to be hella strings attached. I don't care if you give me 8,000. You ain't controlling what I do to end. Yeah. Ooh, then DKO spilled some tea. What he spilled? He said VS told him that Bayless was moving funny because she found out Bayless was recording. But why wouldn't she think Bayless? Okay, if y'all don't know, Bayless is the one that did all the screen recordings. Now, y'all know how VS got receipts of every fucking thing and body, especially like back in the day when it was TSCC and she can pull up a receipt at the drop of a dime, a video, and that was Bayless doing that. That was Bayless's job in TSCC. She was the recorder. So why in the hell would she feel like she wouldn't be recorded? Like, see, that's the problem. People be thinking like they exempt. When a person shows you who they are, you believe them. If you know that a person, all they do is watch and record and listen and record, why do you think you the special one that's not going to be on that receiving end? Memo to self, never take money from controlling weirdos on the internet. Look, I learned my lesson on that shit. And the problem is, y'all was telling me, like, Oh no, she trying to do this, she trying to do that. Like it had got real weird at the end. Even the cutoff was weird. It was all over me. I had denied a gift. I said, no, I'm good. Like, you know what? No, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm cool. I don't need nothing. And it was a wrap from there. They flipped on me. Like, damn, you tell somebody not to spend money on you and they get mad at you. Like, damn, it seems like you should be happy. Um, oh my, yes, Bayless did. And organized it from start to finish timeline. It was down to the wire. Yeah, she did that. I could never sign up to be publicly humiliated like that. Just crazy. The dogs get better treatment and don't. Psh, she love them damn dogs. She no, as April, they're special. It would never happen to them because they're too real. Oh, okay. That's what they think. That's what they think. It's the public humiliation for me. Ooh, so yeah, that's crazy. So okay, so basically she came up on some money. It's probably when she got her lump sum, probably when she got her lump sum from getting 100% benefits, she probably gave Bayless that money. Gave Bayless that money. It's a gift. She ain't asked for it. But because I gave you this money, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to still act like I'm on YouTube, act like, you ain't supposed to be cool with people that I don't fuck with. That shit crazy. Like I could never. That's like the one thing somebody trying to tell you who to support and where to go on a fucking app. Like I would never understand that shit ever. That shit crazy as fuck. Oh, you good? Let me see. All right. PJ and okay, Bayless told Andreas that she was mad about something VS did. Andreas called VS and told her. Bayless ended up cussing Andreas out, so they fell out for a while. See, and that's the thing. Okay, so Andreas, so let me just say first, okay, so I thought Andreas was cool people, right? I thought that she was cool people. She would come over here every now and then, shit like that. But that lie, when that shit happened, when VS first came back, and how she told a flat out lie on Brianna, like that shit came out. That was her that did that, and really she kind of skated out of that because then VS was like still kind of taking up for Andreas, but I think she doing that because Andreas must be somebody that she need or somebody that's useful to her right now or still. Um, so I don't know. I just don't trust people like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, yeah, just like fluid mouth people can't hold shit. Like, anything somebody tells her, she running that shit back, and then she gonna lie on you on top of that. Telling lies for what? What do you have to make up lies for? And then on VS's side, like VS, why would you trust somebody that's coming bringing you lies about people? Now, it's one thing if you need somebody to come and bring you the information, if it's facts, but you got somebody that's coming bringing you lies based on how it's going to make them look. Andreas is the one who brought Bree that information. So how is Bree the one that told her to go do something, or how Bree ain't the one that gave her the information and told her how to handle it? No. Andreas was trying to give her something, basically she was trying to use Bree. Andreas thought she was slick and was gonna use Bree's connection or her relationship with people for her to like reach out and send a message. And Bree was like, no, you need to, go ahead and handle that and do that. So I don't understand how she was wrong in that situation. She wasn't wrong in that situation. Andreas was being messy as fuck and thought Bree was gonna be messy with her and go run it back and go tell. And Bree was like, "No, I ain't gonna be in the middle of that. You do that." So yeah, girl, You remember they did like a skit like she was supposed to be me? Wasn't she supposed to be me? Y'all remember when somebody called into QB's live and told them that me and her was cousins or some shit like that? Like my cousin is a member of TLCC and they was talking about her. Girl, bye. Twin my ass. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. All mixed people don't look alike. Okay. Don't try it, Dutch. Andreas is messy. That's a person you just feed information to. Yep, to so it can get out there. Yep. I would use the fuck out of her. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just tell her shit just to and I mean she would get set up real easy. Like it wouldn't be nothing to set her up. Give her a piece of information and just wait on that shit to come back. It probably wouldn't take no time. Cool, but can't hold no secrets or conversations, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, View, how are you, darling? Thank you. She couldn't get it together. Andreas ended up hitting the link, and her voice was shaking like a her voice was shaking like a scribble. Yeah, she had kind of like cowered it down. But my thing, like, I had to leave the live because I said she is not serious. Like, she really trying to make this shit. Like, she must have said it to herself so many times that she really like believed what she was saying sounded right. It was just weird. And Bree was just kept on going over it with her, and I'm just like, oh fuck no, fuck no. I'll be flipping out. Like, bitch. Yeah, no. She was like, but we talked though. She was like, I ain't talked to you, just popped up one day. She was like, how did I just pop up one day like we talked? She was like, we ain't talked in months. But we talked about stuff and yeah, we talked about girl, you tried to make that shit sound girl, ain't nobody believe that shit but you. I don't even think you really believe that shit. It was cousin. Oh shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. An easy mark, yes, ma'am. Oh yeah, so okay, so I watched that so I can see what but yeah, I mean just going off of that, I still don't think it's gonna be permanent though. I still don't think the fallout gonna be permanent. No, I don't. I don't. Um, so I'm gonna go back and listen to what was said or whatever, but because it had to be something that happened in order for them to fall out now, because if that's the case, they would have fell out before VS came back. So I'm gonna have to go listen to that so I can go get my conclusions. But yeah, so okay, so that's that. So what was the other thing? Um oh, Tracy. Tracy AJ Wilson. Y'all. So Tracy sound crazy as fuck. Now I heard Tracy say today that because somebody was like, basically the cruise ship is so big, y'all don't even gotta see each other. And she was like, well, no, I want pictures, so I want to see each other. But he's acting like a scared little bitch, or so, I don't know if she called him a bitch, but basically he acting scared and all of this and that. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, if the man don't want to be bothered, number one, why do you have, if you, ain't nobody saying that you can't go on a trip. Go where the fuck you want to go. But why do you have to go to, at that time when he's going to be there and his people are going to be there? If he don't want you there. Now, it's a public place. You're more than welcome to purchase a ticket just like everybody else. But if a person does not want to be bothered with you, what do you mean? Well, I want to see each other because I want pictures. What type of stalker bullshit is that? Like, I mean, if delusional was a person, and then you're gonna say, well, he didn't threaten me, but it sounded like that. Because why would you put that out there? Why would you say, well, if some people show up and a wig come on, why would you say that? Because you're an influencer, so you're influencing people to do that. And yeah, Jay Wilson messy as fuck or whatever, and he'll say some shit. But I'm just saying though, if you saying the man didn't directly threaten you, what are you calling the police for? Like, I don't know, like what it is. I think Tracy got the big head. Like, she done got this other man in jail, so now she just feel like every time she call the police on somebody, like something gonna happen to them. But she sound real fucking crazy talking about, well, she just want to start a paper trail just in case something happen. Just in case something happen on who's in. Cause it need to be yours. It seemed like you trying to save your butt because of some fuck shit that you trying to do. That's what it really sound like. Okay, just red bar towards the end. Okay, thank you so much. Tracy has lost her mind. She has stalker tendencies. She acts like a scorn lover. Yeah, that shit crazy. Like, what do you when she said, but I want pictures, I wanna see each other. I said, oh, she fucked up. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? So for her to be calling the police, and I guess she didn't call them twice now. So it's just crazy because it's just like people don't got shit better to do. Like, I just don't understand how many. It's amazing to me how many people like just really just sit on their ass all motherfucking day online, just fucking with people for no reason because they ain't got shit else to do. And then they fucking with people who actually got shit going on and got something to do. And they basically want to make it so they don't, they just as bored as them and take away whatever it is they got going on. Because now people want to call Jay Wilson job or point out where he work at or and all of that shit. Like, bye babe. She wanted like she know where he work at. Yep, and we know that you have a job you go to all the time and that one you get dressed up to go to and what you want to take his shit for because you don't got shit going on because you don't do shit all fucking day because you don't got nobody signing the check for you, so you just want to take away whatever somebody got going on. That shit is crazy. That's why I'm glad I work where I work because, bitch, you got it. When you call, you gonna talk to me or you gonna talk to whoever is there, and ain't nobody they gonna laugh at your ass and talk shit and not give a fuck what y'all talking about or whatever. You can call the owner and he ain't gonna give a fuck. So I'm just glad, and that's like that wherever the fuck I work at. Like anywhere that I've ever worked. Like my boss would be like, "What? Like, and you want me to what? Get rid of her? Is you gonna come take her place? Is you gonna come do what she do? No, you're not. So get the fuck off my phone." Like that's why I'm blessed to have like the positions that I have in life, like with where I do work because these people crazy. They will try to take away and snatch whatever the fuck they can whenever they can. Okay, and I just one last thing to Beachy and Kimmy. Well, this ain't got nothing to do with Beach, but Kimmy. So she didn't shot a shot at Uncle Tim today. Shot a shot at him, basically saying that she wish he would just stop doing commentary on her. Um, because he's very biased and basically like, if he got an issue with Jay Wilson talking about his vacation and shit like that, then it's just real easy for him to just not fucking watch. And that way he ain't gotta watch it and he ain't gotta talk about it. So Kimmy has now shot a shot at Tim, so we gonna see if he answer. Teresa's a snore. Holla at me when she gets arrested again because it's gonna happen. She's too dumb to prevent it. I mean, honestly, I hope she do go on that damn cruise because that's when it's gonna happen again. Like, bitch, go. Go ahead and go so he can get your ass escorted off and then your ass be hemmed up in another damn country. See, and I don't know why she ain't learning her motherfucking lesson because, bitch, why you calling the police on people? You remember when your ass got arrested? Why? Because you called the police on somebody and they came and arrested your ass, dummy. That's dumb as fuck. And then on top of that, you was in there and your people couldn't even come up with a couple of dollars. Like, so they want to pay for you to go on a cruise where you're not wanted but they wouldn't pay for you to bail the fuck out of jail. Which what's going on with that anyway? Hey Vaunt J, how you doing, hon? Hey Nikki Boo. She shot a shot at Uncle Tim. She basically said that she gotta say something about Uncle Tim, that she's tired of him doing commentary on her. He only have a part of the story. He don't go get all the facts. And he just comes out here speaking on her and not getting all the pieces of the story. And so he gives very biased commentary against her, and she just wish he would just stop doing commentary on her and stop speaking on her if he's not gonna get all the facts. And then she said that he was talking about Jay Wilson's vacation, like, oh, we're gonna have to hear about that for the next 15 months. And she said, well, it's very easy for you not to hear about it. All you gotta do is not fucking watch, and then you don't have to hear about it. And so she was like, yep. She just wish he had stopped doing commentary on her, and because he don't get all the shit right. That's what she said, girl. Oh, the fuck well. She lies, so deal with it. And the thing is, she tell lies and she be knowing all the parts. She actually be knowing all the information, and she still will tell a bold faced lie. So, bitch, get the fuck on somewhere. I was like, no, the fuck she didn't, bitch. You got your motherfucking nerve. Ain't you the same bitch? Like, he done did commentary on you plenty of times and came up on your panel and you, hi, Uncle Tim. All that fake ass shit. Now all of a sudden, because he talking about Jay Wilson, that's because she called herself taking up for Jay Wilson. Bitch, you don't even like Jay Wilson. Just fake as fuck. Hey, Lady Tia, how you doing, babe? I haven't been down your street in a long time. Oh, thank you. It's going good. It's going good. Same to you, babe. I appreciate you stopping by. Tracy just gonna wear that same tank tank top the whole trip. Look, hey, I don't even know. Did she change her clothes when she was in California? I was like, "Ooh, if Uncle Tim, oh, I can't wait to hear what he got to say. I can't wait because that was fucked up. It's just like, girl, you fake as fuck." And it was so left field because it's like, bitch, number one, he ain't talking about you. He's talking about Jay Wilson. So what the fuck you got to do with whatever he's talking about? Bitch, ain't nobody about to keep on watching like all these hours of fuck shit. That's all you do is repeat the same shit all the fucking time. What do you mean it's a half-ass story? It ain't shit to fucking remember because it's always the same shit over and over again. You a fake ass bitch. You claim to be somebody motherfucking friend. You flipped on them as usual, and you came out and was a fake bitch. It's the same story every fucking time, so it ain't shit to say. Pot meat keto. Anyway, I don't know if she changed her clothes in California, but Tracy bitch. And that's another thing too, because I'm gonna tell you one thing I learned from listening to the other sectors talk about each other. It's a lot of stank pussies on YouTube. Like, I don't know what's going on with people not bathing, people not washing their ass. And then I heard Newbie on Pizarro's talking about people in the South. A lot of women she done talked to in the South, like they just don't bathe every day, like they do whole baths, and because of like I guess how they was raised or something like that. I guess then people start getting mad in the chat talking about that ain't all Southern women, and she so she was like, well, I ain't talking about all, but I'm just talking about the ones that I didn't talk to. I'm like, but then I don't know because a lot of the women that's over there in like the what is it, the Mo3 sector or whatever, a lot of them is from the South, and all they doing is talking about how everybody over there got something wrong with their puss. So maybe Newbie ain't too far off because that's what it seems is going on. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know what's going on with people not washing their ass. Listen, get you a bottle of Dr. Bronner's peppermint, okay? Wash that ass, okay? Get you some warm water and make sure it's clean. Wash your feet. See, y'all the same motherfuckers that get in the shower and think just because y'all feet, the water run on your feet or whatever, you don't gotta scrub them motherfuckers. You y'all them the same type of people. Oh, just because the water is running down my body, I ain't gotta wash in the cracks and crevices. Like you gotta go in all them spaces. Big body, little body, skinny, fat, whatever fuck, it don't matter. You gotta reach in all of the places, okay, to get all of the stuff out. Nasty motherfucker. My God, stanky puss. They better get that right before the summer. Listen, cause that's the last motherfucking thing we need is it to be 90 degrees outside and smelling hot, hot puss. You need to, and that's what Newbie was like. Well, listen, I'm not saying it's all Southern women, but what I am saying is you go out to a public place and people's pass by air and sit down air ain't right. So I'm just speaking on what I've seen and heard so far. I'm like, bitch, not the pass by air and the sit down air. Ah, shit. Look, 90 degrees, okay. That's that weather that you better take your trash out every week. Okay. You don't need, stuff forming in the trash, all right? And you do not need hot puss running around, okay? That's the weather. You take you a shower in the morning before you leave, and you make sure you take you another one at night before you go to bed, all right? Got to. You should do that anyway. I mean, I just feel like that's regular, but if I tell somebody to take a shower in the middle of the day, they might think I'm doing too much. So I'm just gonna say at least do the two if you ain't, because if you already ain't doing none, then shit, three gonna be way too much. So, but you need to hit that water in the morning and at night, okay? And brush your teeth. Listen, that's a whole nother thing. Cause y'all want to go get ass shots and then your mouth jacked up. It's a lot. That's just like Ness was over there. She talking about what she want to do to her body, and she ain't fixed that lip yet. Now I'm just saying, Ness, we ain't got no problems. We okay, but I'm just saying, same difference. Take your ass to the dentist and get them root canals and crowns and shit first, and scrape that tongue. Whoo, girl, that's the worst. Somebody look decent, as soon as they open their mouth, you just you fucked up. They fuck you up for the rest of the day. Listen, I'm not gonna say that, but all I know is what I do at my job is meet with people, multiple people, and it's really busy now because it's like our deadline before documents got to be in and stuff before the semester start. And you know, I'm not gonna say anything about a specific group of people, but what I will say is that I have a lot of smells and they seem to be more natural or not wanting to like wear body, fresh stuff to freshen themselves up and deodorant and shit like that. So it be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta walk around with a headache for the rest of the day. So from now on, I just want people to schedule their appointments in the afternoon. You ain't gotta come see me in the morning. Please, that's not how I want to start my day. Come see me later on in the afternoon. Come see me after lunch. That way everybody I done got through the day, got my phone calls, because if I gotta meet with you first thing in the morning and you come in here not smelling right, now I'm fucked up for the rest of the day. And you just going on about your life like everything fine, because that's just how you used to being. Listen. Water flossers can elevate your mouth. You know what? I really didn't think them things worked. I was just like, what the fuck? That ain't gonna do nothing, but it does. It's like having the dentist thing, the water thing at home. My asthma would flare up. Oh my God. And floss, food in your teeth cause bad breath. Listen, I'm telling you, y'all be eating tuna fish and shit, and that piece of fish be stuck in your teeth for the next 3 days because you ain't floss. Oh shit. And people think they put some onions and peppers on everything and it make it taste good. So, you just constantly just onion and peppered up. Onion and pepper. And you ain't flossing, you ain't scraping that tongue. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Just stank fucking up to me. If I had asthma, mine already I done already had a few attacks at work, and it'd be nice people, but it's just like, what the fuck? Deodorant do not cost that much because actually the that one secret in Dollar General, I think they got a secret that's like $2. You don't have to get like the most expensive shit. Like, just get something. The fuck? Pat some baby powder up under your arms or something. The fuck? You got some baking soda? Something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's natural remedies, but I'm just saying, do something, okay? Don't just be. Just be. You just there. Just it's just gonna figure itself out. The fuck? Mm-mm. That's a health hazard. You can complain. I did on one of my coworkers, and they had to have a talk with them. I actually did that at work before too, as far as a coworker. But no, these are like, and actually, it is in our handbook. So like when they are actually a student, they do have to practice good hygiene or whatever, right? I mean, they are going out to healthcare field on top of it. But ooh, I could just imagine if I have a nurse come trying to check anything the fuck on me and smell like that, bitch, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem, okay? I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I need to see someone else, please. Because no, ma'am. But yeah, once it's in the handbook for once they're a student, but when they're on my side, they ain't a student yet. So I can't really do nothing to them. Hey Mo, how are you, darling? Even people wearing offensive perfume. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got the motherfuckers. Remember aftershave? Do men still wear aftershave? They be splashing that aftershave and using it like cologne, having it all over their body. Mm-mm. Yeah, stank ass. But yeah, it's a lot of stank ass, stank puss, stank breath on this motherfucking app. It's a lot of shit going on. Like, every time somebody talk about me, they talking about my looks, which actually we're gonna go into. Because I had already brought up Ness for like a little hot second. So we are gonna go into this heat with her raggedy stank ass. That's another stanking ass bitch. And I don't know if her body stank, but her attitude show the fuck do. Okay. So she another bitch. So we talking about the right topic. Cause that bitch was just, ooh, she had a lot to say. And I didn't even listen to the whole thing. I was just kind of like listening in. But it was like, bitch, like she has so much to say. Like about just everybody for the most part that interacts over here in the beef sector. It's just like she just so like she is just so that this I'm not used to dealing with these type of people. Bitch, then go on the fuck somewhere. Didn't nobody ask you to come the fuck over here? That's my thing too. It's just like you act like somebody asked you or invited you to come interact. People kill me. Like, it's a fucking app. It's a social media app. You click on, you choose what you want to watch. And if it's not for you, you click the fuck off. But see, when people, I'm going to tell you something. Because actually, what VS said about Misty, she should have been saying that she got a damn moderator in her chat that actually feels that way. VS said that Misty interacts over here in the beef sector because like she can't hang with upper class white people because they don't accept her. She's lower class white. So because she's lower class white, she wants to hang over here with the black people because now she will feel upper class because she feels she's still white. So being white, she still feels like she's better than black people, whatever, whoever. And that's why she interacts over here in the beef sector. Now, I don't know if that's true as far as Misty goes, but it's damn sure true as far as this heat goes. Hey Mo, I'm talking. Well, we was talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but we had kind of went into all the conversations about stank pussies. from the other sectors, like all the women that was going at each other, all of them said something was wrong with which one way or another, either the smell, the disease, they just all had something going on with their puss. Another, and what I don't understand too is because these people are mothers. So if you're a mother, you've had at least one child, you're supposed to go to the doctors, and the doctor is supposed to be checking you down there. So I don't understand how your hygiene ain't up, and y'all done had doctor's appointments, had kids and every fucking thing. That was poor baby coming out of some shit like that. But so we was kind of talking about that because we was talking about Tracy being dirty and wearing the same clothes and not changing her clothes, and her stalking Jay Wilson on the vacation, trying to force herself on the cruise the week that he's doing his vacation. So then we went into clothes and stuff like that. And then we went into, all the stank pussies here on the app. And we just went into hygiene. And then now we're at this heat talking shit about everybody over there on Nest channel. Like she is just the upper echelon. And she just over here looking down on everybody like, like, you. And it's just like, bitch, go on some motherfucking where. Number one, I can't. Have a great night at work, babes. He acts like we're a case study, always taking notes in the chat. So irky with her list. Oh, her lisp. Oh my God. I thought it was just me. I ain't never heard nobody say that today on Hot Coochie. Fuck that smoke cloud. I'm just like, VS, like, you sit up here talking about with Misty, you got a whole one in your chat. You got a whole bitch in your chat that feel like she better than you right now. She feel like she better than you. Because you were on benefits. I don't know if you on them now, but you have a history of being on benefits. You're not married. You da, 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 whatever. Like, and I'm not trying to bring nobody down. I'm just saying like everything that she talking about people's looks, talking about people's weight, talking about, and it's just like, girl, like you ain't it. Like you talking like you just the model of what everybody should be. Like, bitch, you ain't it. Something made you think you was, but you not. And then for you to like, what is wrong with you that you got to surround yourself with people that you think are lower level than you? So maybe you not being accepted by the people in the upper class of what, your daddy's side? They don't fuck with you? Yo, saying like, I think her people on her daddy's side probably don't fuck with her. Wait till I show y'all what we're gonna do a review on. Oh my god, we sound like a newscaster. Ah, girl, I can't. I just can't. Yeah, so she was over there on Nest channel, and Nest was like doing like interviewing her a little bit, I guess, and she just ran it down as far as everything that she felt like was fucked up in the beef sector and with everybody over here. And yeah, so what else? We talked about Kimmy and Tracy and Stalker and BS. So yes, y'all. So yeah. And we are at 2 hours. Hey Queen, how are you, darling? How are you feeling? I didn't see you towards the end of the live the other night, but I had a message for you at the very end. I didn't know if you were still there or not. Yeah, y'all, but it is 10:40, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I'm gonna go listen to the thing. I gotta go jump in the shower, y'all, and get myself ready because tomorrow is Monday and I do got an early morning appointment. So I'm so glad I talked to y'all. I know, Mo. I know. It's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna I'm trying to come on more. I got let me see. I don't know. I'm just gonna pop on. Like maybe I'll just part of it is like I be trying not to come on like when other people are on because I be in their live and stuff, like in some people's lives and stuff like that. But I gotta start prioritizing myself and my own channel, regardless of who comes over. Like I just need to do it when I got time to do it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And whoever's not there, they can watch the replay or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we just, I'm okay today. Just here. Thank you, Queen. I'm so glad you stopped by, babes. I'm glad you're doing okay. The cycle high on the weekend, depression through the, oh, babe. Well, I told you, you can always reach out to me through my email, and I'm here to help you in whatever way I can. If I can offer some help, um, find places in your area and stuff. I know YouTube is funny with people knowing where you're at, knowing stuff, but I don't need to know anything personal or anything about you, but I am here. Or even if you just wanna talk, I don't have to know anything further. So, but you're welcome. You're welcome, hon. We need you here, honey. We need you here. I'm gonna wash my feet. I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna floss. I'm gonna scrape. I'm gonna scrub. Who the fuck going down the street with that damn horn? I'm gonna do all of the things. I'm gonna clean my ears. Y'all bitches be wanting a nigga. I was gonna say a cuss word. A nigga to lick all in your ear and shit or whatever. I was gonna say sucking on something or whatever, but I'm not gonna say that. But licking all in your ear and stuff, and it's full of wax. Full of wax. Just wax. Clean your ears. Um Can you do an RSVP? Yeah. Yep. She talking about for my lives, like schedule them ahead of time. Um. Yeah, but we're gonna do all the things. Okay. I do my exfoliation at night in my night shower. Like right now I'm using that Frank's coffee scrub. I like sprinkle a little bit of that in the body wash that I use, and just whatever. It can be whatever body wash, but I like put that. You can put it right on the skin too, but I put it like in the body wash. I go to bed smell like a peppermint patty. I got that native candy cane deodorant and body wash, and I got some peppermint Dr. Bronner's lotion for my other areas, and yep, that's my shower routine at night anyway. And then I do my exfoliation and stuff and lotion down. Not lick it off your lick it off of your crack, Lord Jesus. Schedule, yes, leave me alone. Yep, I schedule it. I will. I'll do that so you'll know. So, all right, y'all. I hope y'all have a great night. And I love y'all. And take care of yourself. And y'all brush y'all teeth and wash y'all ass too. Okay. Won't want no stank puss over here. We ain't never gonna have no issue like that, okay? Any meeting that we do or anything that we got going on, we gonna be clean, fresh, smelling good, all that shit, okay? So whatever size, whatever big, small, medium, whatever the fuck, okay, we gonna be good. But anyway, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all next time. It's almost your birthday, Dolly. An hour and 15 minutes. Good night, y'all.